everybody, and welcome back to Yukikaze Gaming. Tonight we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Picking up where we left off from last time. We had just escaped from Shinra and made our way out to this farm. And now it's turned into kind of an open world exploration adventure deal. So, time to go hunt for random resources and explore the map, I guess? That'll be kind of my main goal for tonight, just exploring as much of these nearby map areas as possible, kind of filling in a lot of these blanks. Even though I know that there's like a quest objective down here, I'm gonna kind of take it slow and let myself kind of meander around and enjoy what the game has to offer.
They fetch a high price.
Now, I do wish that it had more of, like, a mini-map. But, oh well. At least it's got, like, a compass. They definitely put a lot of work into the graphics. It's a very pretty game. Bring magical vibes. Occasionally these, like, movement interactions are a little bit weird and awkward. And I guess you can't just, like, climb stuff, so that's out. Hey look, it's the whole Air Force that we're on the run from at the moment. Sorry for destroying your crates. Sorry. There could have been stuff in them. I know it was your stuff, but I was planning to make it my stuff. I bet it's gonna tell me... No? Oh. I'm assuming there's gonna be some treasure chests in this area. Wow, multiple Moogle medals. Oh, that box is indestructible. Got it. For those who don't know from the previous entry, Moogle medals were a currency that they introduced to buy, like, special stuff that you can't get anywhere else. Like new skills and special materia and stuff like that. And they tended to be pretty hard to come by. Like, I think you had to actually collect all of them if you wanted to be able to get all of the possible upgrades.
Magnificent, isn't it? A Republic original.
This may actually be a little bit pointless of me, because there's probably going to be some kind of faster travel option later. Oh, I saw some stuff over there. Wow, the first enemy encounter I've seen out here. Watch these kick my butt.
Don't hold back.
Literally orcs, huh? I don't think there were orcs in the original Final Fantasy VII.
Enough.
Steel's not super powerful in this, it looks like. At least not against your general, like, Mook grade enemies.
Going in. Let's go.
Card shop? In the middle of nowhere, huh? usually one likes to place their card shops closer to civilization where people might buy their products. But, you know, whatever. Apparently not even open for business. And why would it be? It's a card shop in the middle of nowhere. Okay, just confirming I can't actually, like, fast travel or anything. Oh, a grasslands wolf that definitely looks nothing like Red 13.
Got it.
A whole 66 gil. Although I suppose a wolf wouldn't probably carry a ton of money on it now, would he? Still getting tutorials. And interesting that Barrett, who's not an active party member, was still shooting at this thing from the sidelines.
Brace yourself. Only the strong will survive.
The new Braver doesn't look nearly as impressive as the original. But then again, it's not nearly as strong of an ability, so I suppose there's that.
They're nothing.
Go on!
Too bad. No exception. Let's see what this over.
That was close. Get him!
Enough
Alright, we'll hit the summon just because. Chocomag!
Have fun.
Well, Chocobo Kick was pretty effective. Alright, that's pretty much just a cliff face over there. See what we can make in the item transmuter. That's weird. You don't usually see menus put the amount you need before the amount that you have. Like, even in other Final Fantasy games, they don't do that. Very strange. At least not any of the ones I've played. Wow, that's a fast-moving river. Like, disconcertingly so. It feels like the graphics are in fast motion. Seeing a lot of fish in the rivers leads me to believe there's probably a fishing mechanic at some point.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Oh, I
Don't
forgot we were
mention
supposed to be
it.
getting a ride
It's the
from
least I
someone.
could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that way.
Alright,
toward
you
the
weird old
swamplands.
hippie with your
You'll
bullwhip.
find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
That it? Going in.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh, zoomed out. Okay.
That thing Shinra's?
Looks like. But definitely an older model.
From back when they were duking it out with the Republic.
Hard to imagine this was once a battlefield.
And harder still to find land anywhere that hasn't been a battlefield at some point.
manifestations of the planet's blessing come pre-bagged, I see. I wonder if enemies can drop their card game cards in this game the way they could in some of the other Final Fantasy games.
It's on now.
Go on! Enemy safe.
Purple chest. Oh, new sword.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
I think that might be the same one they were selling in the town.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Sign for the
Let's
Chocobo
not.
Ranch.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Swarmer. Beware.
Oh, okay. There's the Midgar
But even
Swarmer.
if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird.
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
And the old hippie with the broken down truck.
Fine.
Yeah, the Midgar Swarmer was a real pain in the original. I tried so hard to be able to actually beat that thing, but it was basically impossible. And I think, if I remember right, like, even when I did manage to almost kill it, because it was like a story thing, it wouldn't let me.
Too bad.
I have it.
target either of them at the moment.
That'll do. No time to celebrate. That'll do.
A little bit turned around during the combat there.
We do this fast.
Get him!
I haven't had enough.
Oh, Toxarat. That one's not actually just a little background critter.
Best do it right. Farewell.
That wasn't so bad.
I should probably equip that new sword. Oh, maybe not. I haven't finished learning the ability on it yet. I do want to do that first. Ideally. Well, the other sword is a pretty significant upgrade to damage. So it'll be nice once I can switch to it.
It's over. No more. No time to waste.
Guess the couple levels I've been there really helping to trivialize these fights.
Pleasure to see you all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left.
Horse.
Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Of
Are we ever? Need him to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So,
Limousine,
can we
huh?
rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Bill's grandson, Billy. At least it's not like Bill Jr. Jr. Bill Jr. the second. Time to get my MP back. Have some highly discounted products. Unlimited MP? Yeah, definitely not a VW van. I know I'm spending a lot of time running into, like, pointless areas, but I'm an old-school RPG player, and that has trained me to always look for secrets in places like that. Speaking of, here's a treasure chest.
Howdy!
Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could've fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours, free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico, the hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet, by far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people, but if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his bub back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Incidentally, this, like, catching a chocobo thing was part of the original game as well. And it introduced you to the whole wild chocobo catching system, which was necessary for the chocobo breeding system, which was necessary for getting some of the most important items in the game.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand.
I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar?
Yeah, the Undercity.
Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do.
Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask?
I was thinking about reaching out. It's his
With your
fault
dad?
Mom and Dad are gone.
Oh,
so...
okay.
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Her hair is impeccable and looks like it requires a lot of hairspray. I would have expected them to sell more greens here, but apparently not. Whatever.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico? Let's try looking for some tracks.
No comment on that chocobo sign.
Little birdie told me Shinra's military closed off Calm. Y'all wouldn't happen to know anything about that, now would you?
Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Certainly had nothing to do with us. They definitely weren't chasing us or anything. Where the heck? Like... Alright, I've just got some mystery objective here with... Well, it would help if there were chocobo tracks for me to follow. Somehow I don't think running around randomly is the way to do this like it was in the original. I really think I'm supposed to actually spot some kind of tracks. Probably originating from the farm. But I didn't see anything that looked like that. Well, that looks like a chocobo track. Okay, here we go. This way? Alright. Feathers? Awful lot of feathers. Is this chocobo going to be bald by the time we find it?
Bingo.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Incidental. Hmm. I guess I don't actually have any rocks at the moment. Only rolls. No rock here, only roll. Gotcha!
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
Big fluffy burb.
You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Apparently I can't just recruit these other random chocobos.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him this. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
Oh right,
You
weirdo from the
do
last
remember
entry.
me, don't you? I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar.
Never got a
Thank you
solid
again.
read on this kid.
Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question,
Oh,
I took
so
a
he
page
is a
out of your book and
cyborg?
skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it.
Get on with it!
Though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target.
I mean, you're
And
right
this
here.
will
You
activate
could
it.
easily do it yourself, but whatever. The
As
Chad
the tower is
module?
close by, allow me to accompany you.
And what the heck do you need me for?
Here we are.
Strangely gun-like for a communications tower interfacing device. Okay, so these totally aren't like the Zelda towers or anything.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel. I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? Which particular task would you like to learn about? While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
We mixed fire and ice. Interesting. Auto-cast materia seems pretty important to be able to put on our healer unit to allow them to cast healing magic.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask. Cloud. I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Alright, we'll do this Titan fight and then wrap up for the night, I think. I see there's other stuff for me to unlock here as well. Oh, maybe we don't want to do that right now. Alright, we'll do a couple of the other ones we've unlocked instead.
That was close.
It's over. You're done. It's never in doubt.
That was close. Go on! That's it! Yeah, there!
Whatever.
This one's for you! But not my best.
Thing about, like, a lot of these weaker fights on easy mode is stuff doesn't even live long enough for you to engage in the mechanics.
Moving on then.
Oh, enemy skill materia.
That it? Whatever.
Right, I think I have to actually use the ability to gain experience with it. I should start spamming that one more.
What mod do you ask this on?
Oh, it's on easy mode. And welcome! Nice to meet you.
Come on.
Thanks.
Here it comes.
That
The game already basically made me do all these tutorials, but since they're giving me free stuff for completing them again, might as well.
Here it comes. Now that. Come on.
Hey, did you see me in action?
You made short work of that simulation. If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. I'm always happy to help.
Oh, that was kind of a pointless extra C file. Oops. Alright, I think we'll be calling it here for the night. Let me go ahead and see if I can find somebody for us to read real quick. Thank you so much everybody for joining me, and I hope to see you all again next time on Yukikaze Gaming. We're going to read Catbucky Neko, who's, it seems doing an Overwatch variety stream? Whatever that means. Good night, everybody. Matanu! We should be back tomorrow with another stream. Hopefully a little earlier.